Cinderella, come along home now. You're cluttering up the street. Cinderella, the door.
Cinderella, close the window. Cinderella, my chair.
Cinderella, close the window.
Cinderella, my chair. Cinderella, close the window. Cinderella, my chair.
Cinderella, make some tea, honey.
Cinderella, iron my dress. I'll need it.
Cinderella, lay out my new gown for this evening.
Cinderella, wash my gloves for tomorrow. Cinderella, it's freezing.
Cinderella, poke the fire.
Cinderella, close the window. Really, Cinderella?
Cinderella, really?
It's freezing. Close the window. Close the window.
Close the window, Cinderella. Now, my daughters, I want to talk to you. Well, not you. I want to talk to my own daughters.
That girl always wants to sit down. No wonder she never gets anything done.
Now, Joy.
Yes, ma'am.
And Portia.
Yes, ma'am.
As you well know, my little Muppets, this may be the most important year of your lives. The prince has returned from his studies abroad, and this ball is being given in his honors for one purpose only.
They want him to choose a bride.
Every girl in the kingdom wants to marry the prince, including you, Portia.
Uh-huh.
And you, Joy.
Uh-huh.
On our shopping tour today, I bought you all the most beautiful materials and all the frills and frou-frou my purse could afford. So whether or not you marry the prince, you'll both have to marry somebody this year.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now, there's one thing you must remember. When you want to marry a man, you can't rely on your beauty alone. Now, Portia, you're named for a great lawyer.
Uh-huh.
I want you to show off your intellect as well as your beauty. Do you understand?
Naturally.
And Joy, I want you to live up to your name. I want you to be vivacious and alert, as well as beautiful.
Uh-huh.
That does not mean, however, I want you to neglect your appearance. Our family has always been noted for its fascinating women. So now let's all go upstairs and get our beauty sleep. I'm exhausted from all that shopping. Tomorrow I'm going to have to get a massage. That's the only thing that does me any good. A good foot rub.
I'm all tired out too, Ma. Going from store to store the way we did. You're tired? Yes, I'm tired. I suppose you think you're the only one that's tired. Well, who bought the boat? That has nothing to do with it. That has everything to do with it. It has nothing to do with it.
Go to bed, both of you!
Leave me alone. You're always picking on me. Ma!
Please stop. Don't raise your voices. And you, don't just stand there gaping at me. Tidy up those tea things.
Yes, ma'am. Jacques, Gus, Pierre, Susie, are you there? Gus, where's Gus? Gus, Gus, where are you? Oh, Gus, you silly little thing. I wonder why they're all so tired, looking at all those beautiful things and buying so many of them. I was too excited to be tired. Oh, I love this room when they've all gone to bed.
Cinderella!
Yes, ma'am.
as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own block of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl meant no mat for love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in the lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. You got us into this.
We had to do something to celebrate the 21st birthday of our son, His Royal Highness Christoph Rupert
Maisie.
Windermere Black.
Maisie, I know all his names. I'm his father.
A fine father you are.
What do you mean? A fine father you are.
I mean, you never worry about him.
Why should I worry about him?
Because he isn't happy.
How do you know?
He doesn't seem to have any interest in anything. Or anyone.
Oh, he's happy, all right.
If he's happy, why doesn't he get married?
If he's happy, why should he get married?
Look at your parents.
How could I gain so much weight in 5 years?
Because that's all you've done for 5 years. Gained weight. You haven't worn a court costume because we haven't given a ball in 5 years. You've done nothing to give your people any sort of fun. Not a fair, or a festival, or a pageant. You've done nothing to make your people love you.
Ah, but they do anyway. Don't they? Oh,
The royal tailor will have to make you another suit.
that'll cost money.
Don't start to worry about what you're going to pay the tailor. Wait till you see what this ball is going to cost.
Maisie, this is no time to splurge. The exchequer is very low, and I can't afford
I
it.
have the chef and the steward waiting outside to report their plans for the dinner.
The dinner?
Certainly you can't give a ball without a dinner. Come in, gentlemen.
Don't have them in here.
Your Majesty's Majesty, a list of the bare necessities.
A list of the bare necessities for
1,700 guests.
That seems a lot. Don't have any king crab.
Very well, Your Majesty.
I hate to see that written on a menu. King crab. Seems like a comment of my disposition.
1,000 baby lobsters for the salad.
Wow.
And 500 pheasants for the
Aye,
pie. 1,000 pounds of caviar.
1,000?
Hush!
It's more than the sturgeon can supply.
I told the steward to get us 40 acres of lettuce and 600 suckling pigs roasting.
What about the marshmallows?
Who wants marshmallows?
I do.
Why?
For toasting.
Now, if it please Your Majesty, as I have a list of wine, the best of all the vintages from every nation's vine.
I want the one of my country.
Hush, hush, hush. Sherry and port and muscatel, Kimberley, Rye, Rye, champagne and sweet Moselle, Burgundy and Chablis. Hawk will be a leap for me, hawk and cock and malted meat, brandy, jambouille, and vodka, white and crystal clear.
I want the one of my country. I want the one of my country. I want the one of my country. The wine of my country is beer.
Hello, Father.
Oh, hello, my boy. Thought you were going for a ride.
Yeah, sure. The groom will bring my horse around 8:30.
Christopher, how are you feeling?
Fine, Father.
You're not unhappy or anything, are you?
Why no, Father?
That's what I thought. Ah, that's fine.
It seems to me, sir, that you look a little tired.
I am tired when I think of that darn ball. You know, that bargaining with my money.
Oh, that. Well, to tell you the truth, sir, it isn't like I'm looking forward to dancing with all those candidates.
Candidates?
Every simpering girl in the kingdom, each one determined to show that she would make the perfect princess for me.
You know how you feel. Better to chase one girl than to be stampeded by the whole herd of them.
One thing is sure, whoever I marry won't be anyone I meet at the ball.
I know how you feel, my boy. I'd feel the same. Only there's one thing you mustn't forget. Your mother has got her heart set on giving this affair.
Yes, I know.
Christopher, if you talk to your mother about this, tell her that you love the idea of the ball. Make her feel good about it. Now, I'll tell you. Oh, hello, my dear. Christopher and I, we were just...
I was just saying, Mother, how much I'm looking forward to the ball. It sounds wonderful.
Does it?
Yes. I was wondering if I could help you at all. I mean, in any way of the preparations.
Well, yes, dear. Maybe you can.
Oh, I see. They're bringing my horse from the stables now.
Got the sniffles. Getting a cold. Better take something for it. Don't want to have a red nose at the ball.
I'll be over it by then.
Maisie,
What?
that boy isn't unhappy.
How do you know?
I asked him. He says he's feeling fine.
Did he? You know something?
What?
I love you.
Naturally you do. I'm the king.
Nothing to do with it. Boys and girls like you and me walk beneath the skies. They love just as we love the same dream in their eyes. Songs and things and many things after day and our bond like boys Let every bank be closed. Let every store be closed. Let every school be closed. Today is the day of the ball.
Cinderella, my gloves!
Cinderella, come curl my hair. Cinderella, get my ribbons. Cinderella, hurry up.
Cinderella, come up here at once!
Cinderella, night and day, Cinderella.
Make the fire, fix the breakfast, wash the dishes, do the mopping.
And the sweeping and the dusting, they always keep her hopping. She goes around in circles till she's very, very dizzy.
Still they holler, keep her busy, Cinderella.
Oh, Jacques, if only Cinderella could go to the ball.
If she just had a little more time, she could make herself a beautiful dress.
Oh well, poor Cinderella. We have to do something to help her.
Why don't we make her a dress?
Yes, it'll be easy.
We can do it. We can do it. Of course. And plus, she already has an old dress stored away.
And we can add a sash, ruffle, something for a collar, and beautiful beads too.
We can do it, we can do it. We can help her, Cinderella.
We can make her dress so pretty. There's nothing to it really.
Tie a sash around it, put a ribbon through it. Dancing at the ball will be more beautiful than all. In the lovely dress we made for Cinderella. Hurry, 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 hurry,
Gotta help our Cinderella. Got no time to dilly-dally. We gotta get it going.
I'll go with these scissors.
And I can do the sewing.
sew into the ribbon. You go and get some ribbon. And we'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella.
And we'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella. And we'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella.
Look at this, guys. It's so pretty.
So good. Go get this one for me.
Guys, look at beautiful.
Sounds beautiful. I want to make some.
I want to know.
Guys, let me do this now.
It's almost there, guys.
Oh, pretty.
And we'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella. And we'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella. And we'll make a lovely dress for Cinderella.
Cinderella, my lorgnette!
What a beautiful dress. Is it for me? We made it just for you. It's gorgeous. I never dreamed of anything like this. It's such a surprise. Oh, how could I ever? Thank you so much. We love you. We did it! Guys, we did it! Like that? So good. Now we can go to the ball. You're beautiful. So pretty. Good job, guys. Cinderella, Cinderella, we did it, we did it. We helped her, Cinderella. We made her dress so pretty. There was nothing to it really. We tied a sash around it. And dancing at the ball will be more beautiful than all.
In the lovely dress we made for Cinderella.
In the lovely dress we made for Cinderella. In the lovely dress we made for Cinderella. How do I look?
Come along, girls, we'll be late.
Cinderella, my fan. Cinderella, my purse. Cinderella, my handkerchief.
Wow, you all look beautiful. Do I look all right? Isn't my dress lovely?
Cinderella.
Oh, Mother, she can't handle the ball. It's so embarrassing.
Girls, please! Cinderella, your dress is very charming. Oh, and how
Why do they have to be so mean? It's just not fair. I suppose it was just not meant to be. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I am in the royal palace of all places. I am chatting with the prince and king and queen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince. Oh, your highness, you shouldn't say such things. I'm the belle of the ball, my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. Oh, I wish.
All the royal fiddle-dee, fappy puddle. All the witches in the world are probably talking puddle. All the royal fiddle-dee, fappy puddle. All the witches in the world are probably talking puddle.
Who are you?
Why, I'm your fairy godmother. And I thought I knew what you would be doing tonight.
What?
I just knew I would find you in that stage with the chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish tree.
What's wrong with that?
All the raw fiddle-dee, flappy people, all the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
What do you suppose every girl is doing tonight? I mean, every girl who isn't at the ball, she's dreaming and wishing she were really there.
And why aren't you really there?
My stepmother? Well, somebody had to mind the house.
Do you know what I would do if I were you? I'd leave them. Just up and get out of the house. They make you work harder than a servant. If you want to be a servant, you can go someplace else and be paid.
You mean leave my stepmother? I don't think if father were alive he would like that. Do you think so?
Aren't you going to offer me some tea?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'll just light the fire. But it was out. And the kettle's hot. It's most curious. How did you do that?
Magic. I am your fairy godmother, after all. Your water is boiling.
Oh, please sit down. I'll have this in a minute.
Thank you.
You know, I'm so awfully glad you happened to come by tonight. I was getting very lonely.
I thought you might be.
Godmother, does wishing do any good?
As a matter of fact, everything must start with a wish. Nothing happens without wishing.
Do you know what I was wishing for tonight? Just before you came.
I'm almost afraid to hear.
Do you see that pumpkin patch out in the yard?
Well, of course, I flew right over it on my way in.
The moon is shining on it now. Well, I was wishing that pumpkin would turn into a great, big, royal, golden carriage that would take me to the ball tonight.
What were you going to do for horses?
White mice. 4 white mice would turn into horses. Beautiful, white, prancing steeds.
Were you going to drive them yourself?
Oh, no. There'd be a coachman and a footman to come along with me.
Where were they coming from?
They could be the 2 baby rats I saw down in the cellar yesterday. Oh, I know what you're going to say. Fold-a-roll and fiddle-dee-dee.
Yes, fold-a-roll and fiddle-dee-doo.
It's impossible, I suppose.
Impossible.
Just the same, it was what I am wishing, and I am still wishing it.
Nonsense.
I am wishing it very hard.
You are.
Yes, I am. I am wishing in the name of every young girl who ever wanted to go to a dance and was told she couldn't. I am wishing that I may go to that dance tonight. I wish that for some kind of magic, or abracadabra, or fold-a-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, that all the kind hearts in the world will put their heads together.
All the kind hearts put their heads together.
wish with me, and that you, fairy godmother, will help me with every ounce of strength and cleverness you possess.
Cinderella,
Yes, godmother.
it's impossible.
Impossible. I suppose so.
Impossible for a plain orange pumpkin to become a golden carrot. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will never be four white horses. Such bold rule and little easy of horses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and gooey-eyed don't keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Impossible.
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 Impossible things are happening every day. Is that true, godmother?
I suppose so, in a way.
Then I continue to build up my impossible hope for tonight, and I officially wish.
Officially good.
I officially wish all those things I said about the pumpkin and the mice and the rats.
It's impossible.
Just the same, I'm wishing it.
Impossible for a plain orange pumpkin to become a golden carrot. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will never be four white horses.
They will.
But old roll and little easy of horses. Impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and gooey-eyed gnomes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible
Things are happening every day. Oh, now what were those words then?
What words?
Oh, you know, those magical words that make impossible things happen every day.
I'm not sure I've heard of such words.
Oh, what were they? They sound like music. Supercalifragilistic. No, that's not right. Whistle while you work. That's not it either. I remember. Salicadoola, magicaboola, bippity-boppy-boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bippity-boppy-boo. Salicadoola, magicaboola, bippity-boppy-boo. It'll do magic, believe it or not, bippity-boppy-boo. Now salicadoola means magicaboola-roo, but the thingamabob that does the job is bippity-boppy-boo. Oh, salicadoola, magicaboola, bippity-boppy-boo. Put them together and what have you got? Bippity-boppity, bippity-boppity, bippity-boppity-boo. things I couldn't stand another. Furthermore, all I can do is give you your wish. How it turns out from here is up to you.
But I'm afraid to go by myself.
You needn't be. Except for one thing. Do not stay beyond 12 o'clock. Be sure that you are in the coach and off home before the clock strikes 12.
Why is it so important that I leave before 12?
Just obey and don't ask any questions.
Oh, all right. And thank you again. It's possible for a plain orange pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and prince to join in marriage.
And for white mice are easily turned to horses.
Such bold and little dainty of courses by all day long. For the whistle of seas and fools
Who don't believe in sensible rules.
and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft ignorant don't keep building up impossible hopes, it's possible things are happening every day. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Possible.
It's possible.
Possible.
It's possible.
It's been a long time since we've danced, Beulah.
Not long enough.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Anyway, we're doing it for our son. I'm afraid he's having a worse time than I am. Look at him. How long do you think we have to stay? Until the very end. Oh. I've lost track of Prince. Where is he?
He's dancing with joy.
He is? Oh,
to Venice.
Do you know what I want to be? A lawyer. Someday, I'll sit in the courtroom and I'll say to some old judge or something about how the law of mercy is not strange. Know what I mean? I'll say it splashes down like the old view from heaven. Now the party is beginning to look better. I wonder who she is. All of a sudden, he's a different boy. His face has lit up, and he's moving with a new spring in his step. Watching him dance with that lovely creature. You know what it takes me back? To where? To when we first danced together, my darling. I wonder who she is.
I wonder who she is.
Who is she? I never saw the girl before.
Well, whoever she is, it's clear to me he likes her the best.
Funny, she doesn't look very intellectual.
I've never met you before. Have I?
No, I don't get out much.
I don't even know your name. Mine is Christopher.
Yes, I know. Christopher, Rupert, Windermere, Vladimir, Carl.
I don't use all those names. I would like you to call me just Christopher.
You would?
Please. Have you a strange feeling something has happened to you and you don't know what it is?
Yes, that is exactly how I feel.
And you have no idea what it may be?
No, I have no idea. I wonder how we can find out what it is.
Let us think back over our history together.
It isn't very long, is it?
10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust and the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I've told you how I felt. You haven't described your feelings.
Well, they're very much the same as yours. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found you, I have found you.
buttons?
I would like that very much.
Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a rough little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are pretty pink, but not any pinker than a rose's. Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's. Her neck is whiter than a fox. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is a fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Yes, it is.
What is the matter?
I must go,
Why?
because I promised my godmother.
Your godmother will forgive you if you're a little late.
Oh, no, she won't. You don't understand. I have a strange kind of godmother.
You're a strange kind of girl. You haven't yet told me your name.
It's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
Of course I would. Whatever you are called is the most beautiful name in the world. Whatever your name is, I love you. I will always love you. You don't say anything. I have just told you that I love you, and you don't say anything.
I'm afraid to. I'm afraid I might wake up.
Are you sure you are asleep?
Oh, yes.
Are you dreaming I'm about to kiss you? It is strange how things happen. A girl I never saw before comes to the ball at the palace, and my whole life is changed. Suddenly, I'm in a different world. I'm deeply in love, and yet I don't know why I'm in love. Do you?
Do I what?
Do you know why I'm in love? What did you think I meant?
I thought you meant, do I know why I am in love?
Do you? I mean, are you?
Oh, yes.
But do you know why?
No, but I don't care why.
I always want to know why I do anything, why I feel anything. And so I asked myself, why you, a stranger, are the only kind of girl I can love. And you're the only one of your kind. Why is the sound of your voice the sweetest sound in the world? Why is the color of your hair the only color a girl's hair should be? Why would I rather hold you in my arms than do anything else in the world?
Because, Your Highness.
Christopher.
Christopher. Because that is the way you feel.
But then why do I feel that way? What makes you so miraculous?
Your imagination.
Then what makes my imagination so miraculous? Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I love you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
Maybe you are imagining me. Maybe I am imagining you. Am I making believe I see you? A man too perfect to be really true. Do I want you because you are wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
Now tell me your name.
magnificent affair.
Were there many people there?
Oh, I should say about 5,000. What would you say, girls?
I would say about 10,000 or 12.
It must be a very large ballroom at the palace.
About a half a mile long.
And what beautiful music for dancing.
Did you dance too?
I should say I did. Met an old beau of mine and he practically monopolized me.
Was he a good dancer?
Light as a feather.
Did any of you get to dance with the prince?
Did any of us get to dance with the prince? Did you hear what she said? Did we get to dance with the prince? I danced about an hour with him. You danced about an hour with him? Didn't you? Well, of course I did. If you did.
Did you know everyone there?
Nearly everyone, all except a princess who came in very late and left very early. I had no idea who she was.
Did she dance with the prince?
Yeah, I think I saw her dancing with him once. That's right, just once.
Do you think he liked her?
Yeah.
She was only there for a few minutes.
Did you go to sleep right after we left?
No, I stayed up till a little after midnight,
And what were you doing all that time?
dreaming
Dreaming what?
what it must be like at the ball.
You couldn't possibly imagine what it was like unless you were there.
Well, I was trying to.
But you just couldn't.
Maybe I have more imagination than you think. I have been dreaming and trying to feel just the way you must feel, the way all girls must be feeling. Looking forward to the ball all that time, and finally the night arrives, and you put on the most beautiful dress you've ever seen, and off you go. I think I can almost feel what it's like. I imagine. When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the sky above the park. And below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way, the way you say.
She talks as if she knows.
I do not know, these things are so, I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom, and the room itself is floating in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid he'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating. Then you seem to hear him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How do you know that this is so?
I do know more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
Can what?
I think that I can picture such a man.
He is
And
tall
straight as a lance,
and his hair
is dark and wavy,
his
and melts you with a glance.
He can turn a girl to gravy.
When he waltzes, he whirls you around so that your feet never touch the floor.
That's right.
And he makes you feel that you ain't nothing at all.
That's right. He does.
He leads you around the crowded ballroom, then out onto the terrace.
That's right. He does? Did he lead you out onto the terrace? I guess he did. I was so faint with joy, I didn't even know what was happening to me. Me too.
Out on the terrace, you stop dancing.
Yes?
You walk,
Yes?
you stop walking.
Yes?
You talk, then
You stop talking?
that's right.
And...
You start thinking
Oh. Start thinking what?
how wonderful it all is.
How wonderful what all is.
Everything. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you, while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss, all your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see.
You meet your prince, a charming prince.
As charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you, while he is whispering, darling, I love you.
You say goodbye, away you fly.
But on your lips you keep a kiss, all your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in the hazy heaven tremble above you,
While he is whispering,
darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly.
But on your lips you keep a kiss, all your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Worst nonsense I've ever heard. Rubbish and drivel. And you listening to her and even aping her every word.
But mother,
Enough, go to your room.
it's all Cinderella's fault. Imagine her trying to imagine what it was like at the ball. It wasn't anything like it. Nothing like it at all. You know what they always say? And I don't mind, is the devil's workshop. That's what they always say.
And you clean this place up. It looks like a pig pen.
Yes, ma'am. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above me, dance as he promised, always to love me. The day came through, away
I know it belongs to her.
What are you going to do?
Sir, may I have your royal guards to send through the kingdom in search of her?
Yes, you may.
And your secret service, may I call them in to help me?
Of course you may. They never seem to find anything, but you can try.
I will try everything. I will search every inch of the kingdom to find the owner of this slipper.
That's what I would do. Well, I would.
See that the slipper is tied on every young girl in the kingdom. Every last one, no matter how unlikely she may look. You are to keep trying until you find the one that fits. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Find that girl.
I'm going to just go get in touch with the chief of my secret service.
Chris, suppose you don't find her.
I must find her.
Before last night, you knew nothing about her. You know nothing about her now, other than that she danced prettily and she looked pretty.
I know that she's the loveliest thing in the world, and that I will never be happy without her.
Why do you think that?
I don't know why, and I don't expect you to understand, Mother.
But I do understand, Chris. I know it doesn't take long to feel the way that you do about this girl. But there is one fact that I want you to face. You may never see her again. I don't want you wasting your life on a dream. I want you to be in love with a real girl.
She is real.
She was real last night. If she doesn't come back, she never will be real again, will she? Chris, be honest with yourself. Does your future happiness really depend upon your finding her? Or are you telling yourself that? Don't be angry with me. Think about what I'm saying. Ask yourself if this is not just an illusion or an infatuation with something that doesn't exist at all.
You're somewhere out there. I don't know where. You said last night you thought we were dreaming. Maybe you were right. Maybe my mother is right. But how could I know? How could one ever know? Do I love you because you're beautiful?
Or is she beautiful because you love her?
Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful?
Or is she wonderful because you want her?
Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
almost fits.
Does that count? Mother, honestly, it's my shoe. I'd know that shoe anywhere. See, it fits perfectly. Let me try. Let me try. What have you done to it? You think I did something? No, I didn't.
Is there anybody else in the house?
No, there's no one else here.
What about Cinderella?
Nonsense! And who are you?
Who's Cinderella?
Oh, she's just sort of a chimney sweep and general helper around here. There'd be no use trying to slip her on her.
We have instructions to try a shoe on everybody.
Try upstairs.
How dare you come poking your nose into my business? How do you even know Cinderella?
I thought this was the prince's business. He is the one trying to find the missing girl, isn't he?
But Cinderella?
Well, she's a girl.
There's nobody upstairs.
No one up there.
I told you so.
Isn't that just like Cinderella? She didn't even finish the laundry. Or the floor. And somebody really needs to sweep this fireplace.
That's enough. Just get out.
I don't understand. Cinderella, where could she be? I know. She's in the palace gardens.
And you've tried the slipper on every young maiden?
Every young maiden that could be found. I'm sorry, Your Highness.
Mother was right. I'll never find her. Either she doesn't exist or she's fled the kingdom. It's all a foolish dream. Thank you. You may go. Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think. Excuse me, Your Highness. I had no idea anyone was here. I'm sorry.
Wait. You look familiar. Somehow. At least I think you do, under all that grime. Do you work at the palace?
No, Your Highness.
I'm sure I've seen you before. Or someone who resembles you. Do you by any chance have a sister?
2, Your Highness.
The sisters. Were they at the ball?
Yes, Your Highness.
And do they look like you?
Well, they're stepsisters, Your Highness.
Stepsisters. Oh,
Is there something wrong, Your Highness?
just the end of a dream. A dream about a glass slipper that didn't fit anyone.
Oh, Your Highness, you mustn't give up hope.
It was all just for nothing. A wild goose chase. It was all impossible.
But, Your Highness, impossible things happen every day.
And even foolish dreams come true.
Oh, yes, Your Highness. If you wish hard enough and believe in what you are wishing, even foolish dreams can come true.
Why do I feel like, or am I just imagining? Who are you?
Oh, I'm just a girl from the village. I think I'd better go. My stepmother will be wondering where I am.
Your stepmother wouldn't mind if you're a little late. Wouldn't mind if you're a little late.
Really, Your Highness, I must go.
Yes, I suppose you must.
Well, goodbye, Your Highness.
Yes, goodbye. Wait. At least tell me your name.
Oh, it's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
Silly name. Wouldn't like it. Stop. Has anyone tried this slipper on you?
No, Your Highness.
I have found you! And yet I still don't know your name!
My name is Cinderella.
The most beautiful name in the world.